So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Jupiter entering into the sign of Aries, right? For a whole year. But specifically right now, okay, Jupiter is going to be conjunct Rahu, okay, in the sign of Aries. And especially both Rahu and Jupiter are going to be in the nakshatra of Ashwini for especially about 3 to 4 months. And actually, Rahu is going to be in Ashwini till October when it moves into, Pisces. And Jupiter is going to be, moving away from Ashwini Nakshatra to Bharani in Aries. But the main thing is that Jupiter Rahu are together. Literally what? In 7 days? Within a week or so, 22nd, Jupiter is entering Aries. So what is happening in Aries? And in order to understand this, we first understand Jupiter and Rahu. So Jupiter, right, represents the Jiva Atma, the Jiva Karka, which is us, as I explained to you. Especially the Nadi concept uses Jupiter as the ascendant. Or Jupiter becomes your life force, that heavy gravitational force in your birth chart. Okay, so it's like wherever Jupiter sits or transit, that area becomes dense. It's the highest gravitational force after the sun. And Jupiter is also guru, teachers, counselors, mentors. It is the significator of your children. It is the significator of abundance. Now, wealth is different. As much as we see Jupiter being the significator of wealth, it simply represents abundance, meaning, and I actually give this example always in my, Venus wealth reading that I do for people, where I get to show you how is it that you generate your wealth. And I show that Jupiter represents abundance. See, you can have abundance of land, abundance of food, abundance of divinity, abundance of, let's say, you can have jewelry. But Venus represents the liquid cash. So if, let's say, I told you to go buy me groceries and go buy a van or a trailer, and let's say you had abundance of land, you had 10 acres of land. You cannot go to a car dealership and say, I have 10 acres of land, can I buy a trailer? They'll laugh at you. They're like, what are you talking about? They go sell your land, put it on sale, and then come back with a check or credit card or cash and get it. So that's the difference. So Jupiter represents this abundanceness, okay, of something. And so when they're coming together now, especially in the sign of Aries, Aries is protection, Aries is security, Aries represents your agileness, Aries represents your physical body, Aries is also the impulsiveness that we have. See, Aries is that impulsivity, because Aries is that spark of life, which is the very first house, the very first sign of the zodiac. Life impulsively spreads. So when these two come together, the most important thing that you will see is that there's going to be sudden desire in this world, naturally in this world, for people to go and seek foreign cultures, foreign divinity, foreign religion. And of course, on the most basic level, we can understand the whole world is attracted towards yoga and Hinduism and, meditation, which actually is more of a Vedic culture, we can say. So you will see there's this abundance. Again, remember, abundance of wealth that comes through in the world in terms of learning new skills of higher religion, higher divinity. So you will see, especially when this Jupiter and Rahu are conjunct, people who have yoga studios, temples, any religious place, people who teach, especially things which are connected with the body, which is connected with, the divinity, are going to have great prosperity come into play. Including Rahu is what? Foreign things, foreign people, foreign cultures. So in this particular conjunction for this time being, you will see certain people will benefit through foreign people, foreign cultures in their life, in their career. And especially because Rahu represents foreign things, Jiva is you. It even shows that there could be this transmigration of people going from one country to another. You know, whether it's refugees, whether people looking for visa, you will see many people will have this ability to go to a foreign place coming into play. Now, of course, it's been happening continuously, right? It's been happening regardless of Jupiter Rahu being together. But what happens there, your access to a foreign place becomes much easier. And also because Jupiter and Rahu are in Aries in Ashwini, this is where you will see, like, you will have miraculous things occurring, whether you're wanting to get a visa, whether your business is wanting to grow, whether you are looking for a healing. This is actually one of the best alignments to go seek healing. Why? Because Ashwin Kumars are miracle workers. They would bring a person out of death. They would fix somebody's head. These guys represent things that are impossible to achieve and yet can be achieved. And so Rahu or Jupiter is Jiva. Rahu represents the expansion of that. And there's this unorthodoxness, this outcastness upon Jupiter. So of course, you will see a lot of people who will seek healing from, let's say, natural healers, Ayurvedic doctors, acupuncturists, energy healers. So this is where you will see a lot of healing coming into play. Like, it just becomes active. Like, for example, if there is, let's say, acupuncture healing, Ayurveda healing, this is the particular alignment that actually brings Jiva into those healings, right? Jupiter gives life to something. It's like the current in your phone. It's a current in this phone. Without it, this is like paperweight. So when something like Rahu, which is also an etheric planet, Rahu is also ether. Rahu is also in space. Where is Rahu and Ketu? They're in space. These points, of the Earth, it's in space. It's not here. So Rahu is also etheric. Rahu is otherworldly. Rahu is also miracles. Because something which is a miracle sounds and looks otherworldly. So when Jiva is together with Rahu, you're going to see that you're able to get healings from these places far more faster than you could have before. So if, let's say, you're looking for some kind of a health issue and you've had it, and when you go seek an Ayurvedic doctor, you go see an energy healer, you're going to see those particular people, especially once Jupiter has entered Ashwini after 22nd, will be able to have miracles upon you. And Aries is also your physical body. So we see many, many people are going to, if they weren't before, they're going to be joining gyms, joining yoga classes, doing Tai Chi. And especially more than even gym, it's going to be things like yoga and Tai Chi or whatever forms of, spiritual exercises are there. Because it's something that it's naturally your consciousness is going to attract you towards. And so wherever, and especially regardless of what your ascendant is, you could be an Aries all the way to Pisces ascendant. Wherever Aries occurs, this is where this abundance, this quick healing, especially the first 3 months, will be excellent. For Aries, it'll be great for your physical body. For Taurus, it'll be great for your wealth. For Gemini, for communications and travels and gains. Fulfillment of desires for Gemini. For Cancer, for career improvement, career expansion. For Leo, it'll be meeting a guru, meeting a actual divine guru who may even heal you. Father will get promotions. For Virgo, you discover hidden things. Your research gives you excellent results. Whatever you were struggling to discover, you discovered really fast. Okay, and you discover it in a very unorthodox way. You gain through insurance, inheritance, wills, and estates. For Libra, for single people, you will have many encounters with people from foreign cultures, foreign places that you will quickly relate to. It'll be like a fast, instant connection with them. Within the context of marriage and business, abundance comes into play. There will be desire to travel with your spouse to foreign lands, or even as a Libra ascendant, your spouse will actually travel to foreign places. For Scorpio, winning in competition, winning in, competitive exams. Suddenly finding solutions to taking care of your debt, taking care of your health issues. While especially in this Ashwini, that's one of the best periods. Especially with Jupiter, because Jupiter is the Jiva, the spark of Jiva. Sagittarius, suddenly through some, let's say if you weren't able to have kids before, through some medical miracle, you're able to get pregnant and have children. You're going to have abundance of knowledge, like especially you will see Sagittarius people will be the most people who will join astrology courses, Vastu courses. They'll be the one joining Ayurvedic courses out there. Their learning is going to be somehow connected with something otherworldly outside of these normal things that we learn about, like physics and mathematics and management and marketing. And then for Capricorn people, there suddenly can be ability to buy home. Abundance of home, abundance of land. You will have foreign objects that will come in your home that can perform miraculous healings. For example, Capricorn people this year will actually buy a lot of, let's say, crystals that you buy in your home. They will buy some Vastu remedy to align something. And actually, this is the great period for Capricorn ascendant to do Vastu remedies because of Jupiter Rahu in the 4th. And then with Aquarius, these people become very good with their sales improving, marketing, connecting with people, social media. Like you will see with Aquarius people, if you notice anybody who has, or if you have it, during this period, your social media numbers will rise. Your brother, your siblings in general will be able to get visas for some foreign place. And also this can bring about natural interest towards martial arts or learning Tai Chi. And then with, Pisces, this is the period to gaining savings more money, getting access to loans and banks, gaining money, wealth, okay? And even you will see promotions, you will see recognition from authorities. Miraculously, whatever money was stuck could be coming to you. And of course, you can also use the aspects of Jupiter, the 5-9 aspect, which will also have a very positive impact because of Jupiter being in Aries and especially in Ashwini side. Bharani, one will become very determined, very much following certain rules, regulations. Like you will see, and it's a simple thing, nothing complicated. Wherever Jupiter is placed, you're going to create rules in those particular areas. You're going to create certain regulations and regimes related to those areas. Okay, so that's what it does. But overall in Aries, which is the friendly sign of Jupiter, it does very well. Now, of course, if it's going up over other planets, that will have a different theme as well playing up. Okay, and I might cover that in the second part. I might cover that on my Keras vlogs, although I'm creating something there for my academy right now, which I'll announce soon, probably by end of this month when Jupiter enters Aries. So anyway, I know a lot of you wanted to know this, but again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Otherwise, check out KarisAstrology.com for all your books, reports, consultation, and seeing which house and sign your Jupiter is in and where your Jupiter is going to be transiting this year. All right, and including my Venus wealth reading that I talked about is also at this particular link as well. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.